Hi. It's like me and Figgy are in a book club. That was so good. Good morning, everyone. My name is Tia. Happy Monday. I thought I would take you on a week of reading with me with the 9-to-5 corporate job. It is right after 8 a.m. I have around a 45-minute commute to work. I'm currently reading, the fantasy girlies are gonna love this, 85% through A Court of Mist and Fury. I've only got 3 hours, 30 minutes left. I am loving the ACOTAR series. I love Feyre. I'm really loving the romance in it. I'm going to start my commute so I'm not late for work, and I hope you enjoy this video.
Reese laughed in a way that skivered along my bones.
Unfortunately, have arrived to the office. It is right around 8:45. Now I am at 90%. I got about 5% done in the 40 minutes it took me to get here. I'm enjoying it so much. I brought my lunch today, so I'm just using this old Lulu bag. And then I have my Coach Molly tote. She is my tried and true baby. I got her off the Outlet website. She's really sturdy. This is my camera equipment. I got this from Daiso. And then I crocheted myself a cute little camera bag. I literally ripped this button off of a raincoat that I don't use anymore. I will see you after work. 6:30. I just finished dinner with my girlfriend. I actually need to sew a button on my girlfriend's shirt, so I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna read. Any downtime I have, I'm typically reading. On my way home though, I didn't feel like reading. I wanted to listen to some music, and I don't pressure myself into reading, which is why I get so much reading done, because it never feels like a chore. It always is something that like I look forward to doing. 90% done. I'm 92% into it. That took like 15 minutes. After 8 o'clock, it's time for me to stop scrolling on TikTok. I'm just gonna chill out with a physical book right now. I usually have 3 different current reads, an audiobook, a physical copy, and then something that I'm reading in my Kindle. I will usually just circulate through those 3. I'm about halfway done with Yellowface. Obsessed with R.F. Kuang right now. Still chugging along through the 3rd book of the Poppy Wars trilogy. You just fall into her writing so easily. I despise June, but you're supposed to, and it's delicious. I'm having so much fun reading this. Currently, oh yeah, using Amazon package trash. I'm on page 166. Oh. Hi. Oh, okay. Oh, you got it all smudgy, bub. Let me know if you read hardcovers with the dust jacket on or the dust jacket off. I read it with the dust jacket on because when I was a kid and I was obsessed with the Percy Jackson series, I read the 5th book so much without the dust jacket that this part of the book, the texture got all weird from my, I don't know, I guess my grubby little paws. I'm just so scared I'm gonna ruin the texture of a hardcover. The absoluteness, I think I've said this in one of my other videos, the absoluteness of her writing for her characters is just so crazy. So June is thinking, they'll use phrases like, I think it's important to know, and I just found out, and sharing this so my followers are aware. But deep down, they're also fucking delighted, gorging themselves on this hot gossip, thrilled at the chance to take Athena Liu down. She was mortal after all, they're thinking. She was just like us. And in destroying her, we create an audience. We create moral authority for ourselves. We went to Target a couple hours ago and I picked up this Talenti gelato layers cookies and cream ice cream. There are little cookie and cream bites at the bottom. It's so good. I bought this a couple hours ago. I've already eaten a quarter of it. Hi. Oh, you can eat this. There's chocolate in it, but half for you. I'm on page 214 now. Got a quarter left maybe. I'm just waiting for everything to come to light. Well, I'm gonna go take a shower, but I do listen to audiobooks in the shower, so. I use a Ziploc bag, okay? That's it. You don't need to buy a $50 waterproof speaker. It's even a knockoff Ziploc. That's how much I trust it. Boom. Time to read A Court of Mist and Fury. in the shower. Just after 10 o'clock. I didn't get to do my nails yesterday, Sunday night, and I typically try my best to do my nails in the weekend so they're like work ready, they look all cute. They're naked now. I'm gonna do that while I read my audiobook, obviously. I'm 94% done. I only have an hour and 20 minutes left, so if I speed it up to 1.8, I can probably finish it tonight, which is so exciting. I'm loving this series. I really am. So this is the second one, and I just love Feyre. She's such a strong female main character. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but found family trope. Just the way that her love interest is someone who pushes her to be her truest self, who pushes her to be the strongest version of herself. I think this will be a 5-star read for me. Hopefully the next 6% blow me away while I fix my nails.
And of who I was. Strong hands tugged me back, wrenching me away.
Are you freaking kidding me? That was so good. What? Akatar is so good. I get it. I'm so upset right now that I don't have the third one. I can't imagine reading that and then having to wait like a year to read the next one. So action-packed, the romance was bomb, the character development is so good, the pacing is so interesting, the ending, oh my god. Well, it's almost 11. Look, my Mary Oliver Devotions is ready to borrow. Deliver later. I've been doing that for like a year and a half now. Ooh, and the locked door is ready. I'm gonna borrow the Frida McFadden book. It's my first Frida McFadden. Oh, okay, I'll just read this thriller, I guess, to feel something after A Court of Mist and Fury.
Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents
That was so
The Locked Door.
good.
He is also my father.
Oh, cool.
Chapter 1.
To be honest, I hate my nails. I'm gonna remove them. And I really don't like the audiobook narrator of this. I just think she has a weird speech pattern. I'm gonna read Divine Rivals. I'm only 8% in, and because she has an accent, I have to do the speed like 1.3 so I can understand it, because accents sped up are always really difficult to understand. I love this color. This is Essie Birthday Girl. They're a little messy, but this color is way more forgiving. It is 11:20, so I'm gonna hit the hay. I am an hour and 12 minutes into Divine Rivals, so I got 3% in. And I finished A Court of Mist and Fury. Time to go to Goodreads. Ready? Boom. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm off to bed, and I will see you in the morning. Good mornos. It is just 7 o'clock and I'm running late. We have meetings all day apparently with the East Coast office. So I have to be there at like 7:50, which is so early for me. And I think I'm gonna start with Divine Rivals.
I love you.
Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.
On first.
Oh.
Assuming if they sent a few auxiliary.
I just spoke with my parents. So again, I said I was gonna read Divine Rivals, but I listened to 1% of it and then I called my mom. This is just another example of if I don't want to read, I won't. Try not to force myself to do it. I got my coffee for the day. I must go to this meeting, so I will see you guys later. 4 o'clock. We got off early today. I'm getting out of my car. We are going to the Apple store to pick up my new laptop. I bought a refurbished 2023 laptop. So here's to hoping I don't have to buy a new laptop for like 10 years. Haha! Retrieving my purchase suddenly rejuvenated my energy. I was so exhausted before just the second. I'm gonna spend the next 20 minutes on my commute home listening to Divine Rivals. I feel so much better. Oh, I'm so excited about my new laptop. What I love about Iris, the only reason why she doesn't stand up for herself to her boss is because she doesn't want to get in trouble. She needs to keep her paycheck. When Roman says something to her, like, she snaps back. I love how headstrong she already is, I feel like she has her head screwed on straight in a good way. I really do feel for her. I don't love how it's a one-sided knowledge of the identities. Like Roman knows who she is because of context clues, but like she literally has no idea who she's sending these letters to. I wish he also didn't have an idea, but I guess that wouldn't really make any sense with the plot. But so far, I'm liking it. It is 7 o'clock on Tuesday, so I'm gonna continue with Divine Rivals. I got to 15% after my commute home. I'm reading at 1.4 speed. So typically, especially when the audiobook narrator has an accent, I have to start slow, and then as I get used to their voice, I will speed up the audiobook narration. So I'll probably go to 1.45, 1.5. Dishes done. 2% of my audiobook done. And this is so random, but if you have a cat and your cat has acne, my girlfriend and I got this ceramic dish off of Amazon, and it's honestly done wonders for his acne. A plastic dish is definitely going to exacerbate the problem. We used to use a stainless steel bowl for him, but he also is a cat who is very food motivated, so he would eat too fast and throw up with bowls. So we got him a ceramic plate with like a little puzzle on it, and it has solved so many problems. He never throws up anymore, and he also doesn't get cat knee. I love this bowl. Oh, look who it is. Bye, hero. Shower time, so you know what that means. Audiobook in a Ziploc bag time. Aww. He hid behind the couch a little bit. He looks so tiny. I will probably spend the rest of the night crocheting a laptop sleeve. Okay, dangling the laptop like that made me nervous. This is the Bernat velvet yarn. I'm using a 5H crochet hook. I have a crochet laptop sleeve for my old laptop that I'm still gonna keep. I'm gonna use the new one for editing and the old one for just like Netflix. The new laptop is only a tad bit smaller, so there's a little bit more flap at the top than I would like. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a new one. I'm not really a case girl. Like even with my phone, I need a case because I drop this thing all the time, but I like the look of no case. I am going to link the video that I based the laptop sleeve on. It's just like a book cover sleeve, and I'm gonna listen to Divine Rivals. And so far, Divine Rivals, I am 23% into it now. I wanted to like it more than I do right now, but I didn't expect it to be so like, not insta-lovey, but Roman already knows that Iris is the one writing the letters. Iris by like 18%, what that was like chapter 9. She already started to develop like some sort of soft spot for Roman, and I'm like, okay, wait, I thought you guys were literary enemies. I thought you were going for the same job promotion. Like I thought I was gonna get a little bit more attention, but I did just read chapter 10. What happened to Iris? I'm very excited to see what happens because Roman just knocked on her door.
She was an hour late to work. She had overslept again.
Can you hear that meowing?
She stayed.
See, I don't know. I thought they were gonna be rivals. She liked him already. 27%? Girl, they ain't rivals. Bummer. It's almost 9:30 and I'm so stinking tired. But now I am 35% into Divine Rivals. Interested by both Roman's and Iris's separate personalities, their stories, like what's going on with his dad. She's going through with her brother and her mom. We just met Addie. I love Addie already. I don't know about the romance. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I think I'm gonna go crawl into bed even though it's still a bit early. This is what I've gotten done. And then I'm going to pick a read on my Kindle. I think I'm gonna be reading, oh my god, see, I'm so tired. I don't even remember what the book is called. Oh, duh. The Burning God, the third of the Poppy Wars trilogy. I have it on Kindle. I've been winding down with that book for a couple weeks now, so that's just my routine. I usually find him chilling on the couch. Hi, Bubby. Are you ready for bed now? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I got got 89% into the Burning God before I clunked out last night. It is around 7 a.m. and I'm gonna take Hero on a WALK. I'm so sweaty. TMI. But I'm waiting for my little hash brown for breakfast to heat up. 43% Roman and Iris are starting to warm up to me. The idea of them is definitely making me giggle, kick my little feet, just the way that Roman's letters are making Iris. There was a line, she literally said that she read his letter 2 times before she like hid her smile underneath the crease of the paper. So she was like, that's so cute. She's so cute. I just want what's best for her. Oh my gosh. I'm supposed to be doing like a typical work week in my life, but this is honestly anything but typical. My work schedule has just been really off because of how many meetings we have in the East Coast. It's not even 8 a.m. right now and I'm gonna be on a work webinar for another hour. I'm gonna be half listening and eating breakfast, and I'll probably sink my teeth into yellow face. I think I can finish it this week, which is really exciting. Biggie came to join me. So I'm finished with my seminar. It's right at 9 o'clock. I am loving Yellowface. There's so much going on in the last quarter of the book. Like, I truly don't want to put it down. I love R.F. Kuang's writing. Seriously. I love how the internal monologue of her characters, like, she just knows them so deeply. Like, it's so fun to fall into their head, what they're thinking. I'm going to get to work since it's 9 o'clock, but guess who I have as my work buddy today? I got this banana boat at HomeGoods and he loves it. He sits in it all the time. Hello, it is 9 o'clock. Anyway, I wanted to show you. I finished my laptop case. Now I've got a blue one and a pink one. Yay! I ended up crocheting a lot during work today, so I just got to finish this. It's so easy to brainlessly crochet when there's no pattern to think about. It's literally just crocheting it around. And I feel like half double crochets are perfect for stuff like this because if you single crochet this, it would take you ages. I don't love how spaced out double crochets are, so I feel like half double crochets are the go-to stitch. I'm gonna go eat some cereal. I want to eat some cereal. I'm a little bit farther into Divine Rivals than the last time we spoke. I'm 49% in. Just because when you're working from home, it's so much easier. You step away from your desk, just turn it on so I can listen to it. Did you hear Hero just fart? Part of me is like, wow, I'm enjoying this book so much, but then another part of me is like, June upsets me so much. I don't know if I could read this again. There's something to be said about good writing that doesn't have good rereadability. I'm sure people who like A Little Life, that's a book that I will literally never subject myself to. I've heard good things about it, I've heard awful things about it. I personally don't think I could read that book. How can people reread stuff like that? That's kind of how I feel about the Poppy Wars. Like, I love it so much, but I'm so emotionally exhausted from the plot that I know I can't reread it. But maybe it's, I don't know, it's not about the length, and the quality of writing is very good, so I'm not really sure. I just think I hate June. But I love books with hateable main characters. I love it. I eat it up. Chapter 22 is by far my favorite chapter. I'd say in the last 5 chapters, the emotional pacing picked up really fast. I'm gonna read you a quote from chapter 22, not even my favorite quote, but so I simply must continue to live with this ghost, to grow accustomed to the face lingering on the backs of my eyelids. We must find some other equilibrium of coexistence that does not involve my giving her the only thing she wants. Oh my God. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Wait, it's Thursday. Happy Thursday. See, I'm so out of it. I woke up about an hour earlier than I usually do, and I got out of bed thinking nothing of it, and then I almost left my house an hour earlier to go to work. And my girlfriend was like, what are you doing leaving so early? And then instead of getting there around 8:45, I would have gotten there around 7:45. I just think all the meetings have really thrown off my schedule. Good morning. Hi, baby. Oh gosh. Since I have an hour, I was gonna edit a video, but I don't think that's what I want to do. I think I just want to give myself the morning. I might go to a coffee shop. What I am gonna do right now is turn on my audiobook. So I'm gonna get my water bottle ready, gonna get ready to leave. If Mickey isn't in the house, I don't use AirPods. 55% into Divine Rivals. Oh, I look like a floating head. I see myself probably giving this a 3 or 4 star. I did end up finishing Yellowface last night, and I was reading people's Goodreads reviews, and I think it's so interesting that a lot of reviewers were saying that it's such a niche audience, the publishing industry and the little quirks about it. I loved it a lot. I think the satire and the play on the publishing industry in a book that is being both very well received, and then also there are scathing reviews. I just find it so fun. It's so meta. It's so meta. I loved the voice. I love an unlikable main character. I felt no sympathy towards June, but I liked being inside her head. I thought it was just so absurd, the narrative. The only book of hers that I have left is Babel, and I've heard nothing but good things about that one as well. I'm like 90-something% into The Burning God. I only read a couple pages yesterday before I went to bed. I was so tired. Their banter is so funny, actually. So he's like, here, this is gonna help. And he turns around and she's like, your backside. She like checks out his ass. That was cute. I'm gonna go to the coffee shop right next to my office, eat breakfast, get a coffee there. I brought my Kindle with me. I pulled it out from under my pillow. 8 o'clock, 62%. Cheddar, the perfect morning. I always opt to get oat milk and that coffee, and then they come with hot chocolate beans, coffee. Now that I'm fed, I'm much happier. TGIF, you guys. I read a little bit of The Burning God when I climbed into bed last night, so I'm now 97% through. So I'll probably get that done today. I'm going to log back into work right now. On my lunch break, gonna go get my girlfriend some flowers because I love her. Hey, okay, let's see. We're doing these two. I like this. Bag secured while I clean up the flowers, clean up the table I'm gonna put it on. I'm going to continue to listen to Divine Rivals. I'm at 68%, so I'm just gonna stick this in the background. I've got about 20 minutes left for my lunch break. I have leftover sauce pizza. So good. So if I'm in the mood to read while I'm eating, if I need both hands to eat, like if I'm eating ramen, I will probably read an audiobook. Since this is pizza and I can do it with one hand, I really want to get back to The Burning God. A part of me wants The Burning God to be done. I just want to be done. I'm so tired, but then a part of me is like, I never want to say goodbye to these characters. I don't know how I feel about it. Eating lunch and reading a book is like when you go to the movies and you eat popcorn. It's such a fun experience. I literally feel like I'm watching a movie and this is just my little snack. 98% in. This is not a spoiler because you don't even know the context. You're hurting me, he whispered. It was like being doused in ice water. No. What's gonna happen in the next 2%? Oh, but history moved in such vicious cycles. Oh God. Acknowledgements. R.F. Kuang says 4 years, 3 books, and countless memories. We started this journey when I was 19, and now at 23, I can't quite believe that we actually did it. She was 23 when she wrote this. I just turned 24. I started this series when I was 23. Oh my god. That was so good. I kind of expected it to end that way. Oh, I don't know what I wanted. Oh. There's a hole in my heart. We're putting Burning God in lifetime favorites. We have to. I don't think this is a series that I can just blanket statement recommend because it is so heavy. It is so well worth it. It's one of my favorite series ever. I'm so sad. I'm just supposed to go back to normal? I'm just supposed to clock in to work? Hi. So, it's Friday, 7 o'clock. I'm gonna start on Daisy Hates The Great Undoing. I'm in the mood for like some drama, some like juicy, just some shit, you know? It's the great undoing of my heart as I know it. I love her more than I've ever loved anything, and I thought I might have been able to angle it, find a way for us to work. A life between where I can be who I am and love her how I do, and it not be the death of her. But it's not on the cards. I'd be the death of her, and I won't be. No! What do you mean? Ugh. See, this is gonna be so juicy. It's like me and Figgy are in a book club. Figgy. So I can feel myself getting into a reading slump because of the Popular trilogy. It was that good. Let's see how I did for the week, because honestly, I'm feeling really good about it. I finished A Court of Mist and Fury, which I loved. Someone on Goodreads said it was their favorite one out of the series, and I'm like, ugh, is that the best one? Do I have something still to look forward to? I mean, I know I do, especially how it ended. And then I finished Yellowface. Again, I freaking loved that book. I thought that was such a fun, weird, meta read. Very strong, like, absoluteness in her writing. Finished The Burning God at lunch today. My entire experience, it took me like 2 months or something to read the whole trilogy, and I think I will always remember it. I started reading it the last month that I was 23, then I finished it a month after I turned 24, and she finished writing The Burning God when she was 23, which is just so insane to me. I cannot wait to read Babel. So all 5-star reads, which definitely does not happen very often. Editing Tia here. I completely forgot to talk about Divine Rivals, which is a large part of what I read this week. I don't think I'm a romantasy reader quite yet. I feel like the ending was like a little bit predictable. Well, there's one part of the ending I thought was predictable, and then one part of the ending that was definitely not predictable. So I will be tuning in for the sequel, but I'm not going to be clawing for it. But overall, 4-star read. I thought it was pretty good. I feel like more commonly I'm reading books that I end up rating 3 stars. Very rarely do I read books that I found 5 stars in a row. So that's awesome. I'm just happy. So I'll total up what I read this week. But I'm really happy. I think I loved the books that I read this week. I hope this gave you a good idea of how I incorporate reading into my everyday life. I make reading a part of my routine, and I feel like I've fallen in love with it. Thank you so much for joining me this week, and I hope you have a really great rest of your day.